Okay, let's look at John 1 and John 1:14. Starting with John chapter 1, verse 1, it says, "In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God." Okay, let's look at some key observations here. Okay, number one, you see, in the beginning was the Word. Now, the Word here is logos. It existed before creation. Okay, so it's talking about the Word. The Word existed before creation. Number two, the Word is obviously Jesus here. Okay, this is proving that Jesus is eternal, but he's not created, which contradicts modalist ideas of the Son only coming into being at the incarnation. Now, and it says, and the Word was with God. Okay, again, this logos was with God. So the Word was distinct from God the Father. You cannot be the same person and be with that someone at the same time. Does that make sense? So this is a clear rejection of modalism, which says the Father became the Son. And then it says, and the Word was God. Now, this is showing that Jesus, the Word, shares the same essence as the Father. Not a lesser God, not a creation, not an angel, okay, but he is fully and truly God. This verse affirms two things simultaneously. You see the unity of essence was God, but then you also see distinction of persons was with God. Now let's go down to John chapter 1, verse 14. And it says, and the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we have seen his glory. Glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. Now, some key observations. It says the Word, which was brought to us from verse 1, the Word became flesh. This is referring to the incarnation of the eternal Son, not the Father. Okay? It is the Son who took on human nature, not the full Godhead, not the triune God. Okay, so it wasn't the Holy Spirit, and it wasn't the Father switching through and in and out of modes. Okay, now it says glory as of the only Son from the Father. Okay, this proves eternal relationship. Okay, so the Son is from the Father, not the same person as the Father. You cannot be from someone if you are that person. Then it says, full of grace and truth. Now, this is mirroring Exodus 34, where God revealed himself as abounding in steadfast love and faithfulness. That's pointing to the divinity of the Son while still maintaining his distinct personhood. Now, so we can look here and we can see that this is actually affirming the Trinity. Okay, it's affirming the triune. It's actually disproving modalism, which is saying that the Father became the Son and became the Holy Spirit. Okay, that's not what is being said in the text here. We also have different verses, okay, like Matthew 3:16, where it's talking about the baptism of Jesus. He's being baptized by John the Baptist. It says the heavens are opening up, the Spirit of God descends like a dove, and then you hear the voice of the Father from heaven saying, this is my beloved Son, with whom I am well pleased. So you see the Son is baptized, the Spirit descends, and the Father speaks from heaven. Three distinct persons at one moment. Okay, so obviously we do have more verses, but we can just if we have to go to those, that's fine. But we see different places where they are working together, and the Bible is explicit about that so that we can catch on to it. Not everything is going to be super mysterious and you won't be able to grasp. There are a lot of things that the Lord wants us to know about who he is. And all we have to do is just look at the text and let the scriptures confirm the scriptures. So hopefully that answers the question.